Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie with Natalie's Closet, and I will be right back with one WIP and one finished object I've promised you I will show you. I'll be right back. Natalie's Closet. Okay, so welcome back everyone. As I said, this is Natalie with Natalie's Closet. Welcome to all of our subscribers. Thank you so much for continuing to watch my videos. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to be smiling very much today because for those of you that didn't read my community post yesterday canceling the live, I had a really big, the largest tooth towards the back pulled yesterday after them starting a root canal until they cleaned it up a little bit better and saw that my tooth was cracked, so it wouldn't take the root canal, so they had to pull it. But it took them over an hour to pull it, and it broke up into a couple pieces, so they had to go fishing for it, and it's rather sore right now. But I did not want to not come on because I already missed Tuesday, and with having taken a week off and missing Monday last week, I just didn't want to miss another video. So this is going to be a short video. I apologize, no lipstick, and I'm trying not to smile, but it's hard for me not to smile because I just do when I'm talking to you guys. But I have the little bit of progress that I've made on the shawl. I think I've only added like maybe 6 or 7 rows since the last time you saw it, because one thing or another just kept coming up. And then I have the Lotus Flower Blanket, which is what I've been promising to show you and forgot to show you last week. So for the shawl, and also I apologize for not being at my desk with the screen behind me. However, I am not allowed to bend over or lift heavy stuff for a few days because of my tooth. And because I had moved some stuff around in my office, sorry, oh my gosh, this got somehow tangled up. Because I had moved some stuff around, I would have had to lift some heavy bins to maneuver stuff because I was trying to get through to some things. So I couldn't set my office up. So I figured, well, I'll just go ahead and pull my chair in here, and that'll be relatively painless, so to speak. But anyway, so like I said, there's not a lot of progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's actually more than, I mean, it's going to show you a little bit more of what it's going to look like, kind of, sort of. I haven't gotten to the next row of popcorn stitches yet, but this is the progress so far. So I think you saw up to like this row right here, but I've added this in, and then obviously all of this. So I really think this is going to turn out beautifully. I know I'm going to have to block this shawl because this just keeps curling under. And yeah, so anyway, so I will have to end up blocking this, but I think it's really coming out beautifully. I think you can see the sparkle in there, but I'm really liking it. So, and it's a relatively easy, once you get to row 15, I think you start repeating row 6 through 15, like, I forget how many times, like, until you either run out of yarn or until it's the size you want it. So with me, it's going to be until I run out of yarn because I only have that one cake of that Wooltrom yarn. So I can't wait to see it when it's done, or I can't wait to see how it progresses and what it looks like. So hopefully by next week I'll have more. I'm going to try to work on it a little bit today. We'll see how that goes. But this is how I had wrapped the Lotus Flower Blanket. It was going to go into an envelope, but she was wanting it in like a pink and green wrapping. And as I had mentioned, unfortunately, the friend of hers that was going to receive this lost the baby. So she didn't want to, obviously she didn't want to still give her a baby blanket. But I still had it wrapped. I hadn't unwrapped it yet. And look at this tissue paper. I love it because it's scalloped. I don't think I have any more of this left, but I kind of want to save this. Now, I did not block this after doing it, because I was actually talking to my friend's mom that ordered this, and she was like, no, because she didn't really think that they were going to use it for the baby, like to wrap the baby in and stuff. They were going to use it more as a wall decoration, and that's why I was telling her that I really should block it. But she had seen it, and she was like, no, she goes, I like it just the way it is, you know, I just don't worry about it. So I didn't, but now I can, because I have it back. But you see why I'm saying it, because it kind of like bubbles out in the center. Now, so many people said don't worry about that, and you know, because I was going to restart it, but I didn't. Now, this was made with a whirl. The Shipyas, I think I said it, sorry, I think I said it right, can't remember, but Catherine, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry guys, there's a lizard back in my house. For those of you that are new, don't remember the whole craziness of the lizard story the last time, but he popped up in my kitchen yesterday. I went to go get Miley food. Now I'm not allowed to bend over, right? So I was squatting down to get into the container to get her food, and all of a sudden he just like pops up along the wall. And, oh my god, I screamed. It was funny. If anybody actually saw it, it's quite funny. But she of course freaked out and started barking and stuff, and so I'm like, oh great, but I couldn't catch him, and then I couldn't find him, and I was like, oh great, so now he's going to be torturing me for months like my other one who disappeared after I had my flood. Shucks. I don't like animals, or any kind of animals, even insects, dying if they don't have to, but it was torturing me in my bathroom for like months, this other one. Now this one, last night, I'm trying to sleep, and I hear Miley going from one side of the bed to the other side of the bed, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I was like, what the heck? So she's looking underneath the bed. I'm like, great. So this thing is under my bed. I'm like, great. So now he's going to be climbing all over me. But I couldn't find him. I mean, she couldn't find him. So now she never went after the other one. She just stayed away from it. This one she was going after. So I was like, okay, well, progress maybe. She loves chasing lizards outside. Well, then I think I fell asleep for about an hour. And then next thing I know, she's sitting on her bed barking at the wall. I'm like, seriously? She's staring at the wall, like where the ceiling meets the wall, and the thing's like getting closer to over my bed, and she was barking and barking. I'm like, oh my god. And she's sitting there watching it. So I was trying to get it, and I couldn't reach it, and so he kept moving, and so then he'd move, and then she'd start barking, and then she'd be watching, and then she'd start barking, and then I was watching, and I was trying to catch him. This went on for several hours last night, in the middle of the night, and I'm like, oh. it was that would have been something also to tape, and we probably could have won money on like America's Funniest Home Videos or something like that. It was ridiculous. But anyway, he's up in the corner by the ceiling in the corner. I can't reach him, and honestly, I don't even want to catch him. In high school, I had to feed one mealworms, and I had my lab partner holding it, and I would go ahead and feed him the mealworms, but it's just not my thing to catch lizards. And I'm really hot. It's like really hot and hot outside today, and very muggy because it just rained. Normally it cools it off, but in my house it's like really hot. So anyway, this was made with the whirl, and I loved how it started with the yellow and then progressively went to the pink, which it changes one strand of yarn changes color at a time to progress into the other color. There's 4 strands that you work with, just like the Waltrum, and I think it's Twister, I think, by Hobie, and I know Hobby Lobby has a version of it, but it went from yellow to the pink to the hot pink, which I love, into the teal, and it's a beautiful, beautiful blanket. I love the stitch. Can you see it? It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful blanket. This is the Lotus Flower Blanket. It's by, the pattern I used is Hooked by Robin. I'll go ahead and find the link. There's actually two tutorials. I think it's like rows 1 through something and then rows something through the end, or for the repeat. But it's a beautiful pattern. It's easy to do. It looks complicated, but it's actually fairly easy. And I love it. I'm going to make at least one more, possibly 2. I have 2 other whorls that I can use, which I will likely make into the blanket versus like a shawl or something. But so that's it. I'm sorry there wasn't more and that this isn't going to be any longer. There was no happy mail for the last few days, which is fine. I'm not, that wasn't meant as anything. Just I meant when I say happy mail, I also mean acquisitions and stuff, which I haven't. I've been good, I think, for the most part. I've been good. So nothing else to share with you guys, but I did want to at least come on and not miss another video. So I will see you guys on Friday for Getting to Know You and to announce the subscriber of the week. I can't remember. I'm going to pick up the number from where it ended last time. So I'm not sure what number it is, but it will be the first new subscriber of the week since this started. So I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you all for your thoughts and prayers and comments on my community post. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys on Friday. Hopefully I'll be able to hop onto a live sometime before next Tuesday. No promises though. It depends on my schedule. But I will see you guys soon, or you guys will see me on Friday with Getting to Know You and the subscriber of the week. So thanks everyone for all of your support. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you soon. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Miley says hi to her peeps. She's laying on the bed looking out the window right now, being a very good girl, so I'm very happy about that. So talk to you soon. Bye.